Well, here we are at the Gem and Mineral show. This stuff is coming from Germany. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to let... They really went out of the way to pick some of these up. Look at that. Oop, the lighting's not good here. Hang on. I can't get it good. They cut a couple of them out in the shapes of hearts, boy. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Gotta hold my camera right, or the lighting is strange in here. But these are the kind of things that you'll see here. And I mean, just look at the size of this. It's incredibly huge. These folks are from Germany. All the stuff you see here is not big, beautiful, huge crystal specimens. There is a lot of neat small stuff, so we'll go take a look at that here right now. As a matter of fact, here, as you can tell, see, this guy here, he has a bunch of different various stuff from the ocean. It's really neat. You folks, you really need to come here. It's not all about rocks and minerals. Oh my gosh, check that out. Someone caught themselves a flying fish. Crabs. Lots of samples of coral. If you want to buy smaller crystals. And any color of crystal that you can possibly imagine is here. Thanks everybody for watching and putting up with my channel. I know I'm not the greatest film guy, but maybe I'll get a GoPro here this year and try to do something better for the channel. So this is the tent that's behind our fossil shop. Our fossil booth is right over there, is where we have our fossils. So this is the tent that's directly behind us. And so you can see there's just a little bit of everything in here. We'll pause this and go show you some more stuff. Sometimes all you can say is wow. See, like I said, look at that. It's like being a little kid for those of us who like our rocks. Beautiful samples of fluorite, quartz, your pyrites. I think these are sulfur crystals. Look at how beautiful they are. Whew. There's good energy coming from that. And for the folks that don't believe that crystals have energy, the first watches were used. Remember crystal watches? And we also had crystal radios back in the day. So, you know, there's different levels of energies, positive and negative. They can be really good, and sometimes they can be really bad. I've actually had crystals bite me. I'll have to tell that story maybe later. See, so we have small flats here. You can get all types of little rocks that you want. Little samples, and they're just one beautiful one after another. It's almost overwhelming. And the carvings. Oh, there's some really cool carvings outside too. I'll have to show you. Hang on. Oh, before we get there, see, here's some more. You just got huge crystals everywhere. Beautiful. And for those of you who like petrified wood, they've got some really nice sections of petrified wood, different shapes and sizes. You can have a kitchen countertop made out of it if you'd like. Here's what I was wanting to show you. Some of the people have a lot of free time, don't they? Anywho's. More beautiful petrified wood. More petrified wood. check this out. This is the lady that's set up right beside us. Girls will like this one. Does all of her own glass blowing. It's amazing. Huh? Oh yeah, of course we would. I'm not doing a live stream. I'm too chicken to do that. Look at these old glass ink pens that she has made. Isn't that amazing? So she's got jellyfish pendants in here with, and then look at that, ones with little mushrooms in them. My gosh, the creativity that people have. Oh wow, cool. Tortillita.
Yeah,
one of my newest, I just learned that Spanish word the other day. I'm so happy about it. Tortillita?
Tortillita.
Yeah, tortillita. Look at that, guys. Marbles. Oh, spider apple cider. Look at that. Is that a glass one that you blew in there?
It is.
Oh my Lord. Wow. That is awesome. Anyways, this is Elaine's Glass Creations, and right here is the fossil booth for In the Beginning Fossils that I'm kind of associated with.
Quick.
She said she's going to make a little mushroom or something here pretty quick. Look at this night. Now this is a cool little setup.
Yeah. So I just need to pull this into like a matchstick kind of shape, and then I'll get some clear hot and I'll push my matchstick into the clear, and that will melt the tip of the matchstick and it'll turn into a little mushroom. Let's make sure it's nice and even. So that's how it starts out.
Do what?
That's how it starts out.
Oh, okay.
And then this is my clear. I'm gonna get my big ring on. And I'll get a melt a gather of this. And I'm gonna get that gather really hot. Because it's gonna be the clear that's gonna melt the tip of my matchstick that I just made here. Pull that off. Any cut piece of glass tends to get air bubbles in it when you melt it, so I always remove that so that the glass is nice and clear. I just want to keep this warm. So the glass that I work with is the same kind of glass as Pyrex. It's borosilicate, so it takes a bit of heat to get enough, heat mass into the glass for what I need to do.
What amazes me is you're not wearing any gloves. You can tell you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, it's real close. Like, it's not hot there at all. It's a
Right.
really bad conductor. So I'm almost at the point where I can take these together and push them together, and it will make the mushroom. So I'm just going to get it hot, and then I touch down, and I just start pushing. Pushing. And you keep pushing. And I'm still pushing. It's really hard, but that's it there. Now I can melt the bottom off. And melt this in such a way that you can seal off that bottom without trapping any air in there. And I can shape the piece. So I'm kind of heating from this side and squeezing that air out, because if I close the hole it'll trap an air bubble in there. So easing that air out. Heal up that little scar on the bottom. And then I'll use this heat to just finish the shapes. I use gravity to kind of just let it drop a little bit.
Oh my goodness. That is so nifty.
Isn't that cool? And now I'm gonna switch it over onto another handle so I can make a little bail on top. So to do that, I want to take the pieces of glass together when they're at different temperatures, because I want it to break right at that point.
Oh,
So you
okay.
do that, but if you put them at different temperatures, you're adding stress. So I'm going to get my handle hot, touch it down onto the bottom so it's stuck there, but it'll come off when I want it to. And now I can melt this part off. And now I have this tool here, which are two pieces of tungsten that come together, and I'm going to nip a hole in the glass for a little bail so I can hang it on a cord.
See what happens when you leave people alone for a few minutes? They end up doing something like this.
So yeah, I'm just going to pinch that like this. Pinch it, pinch it, pinch it, and then I do this. Kind of crushes a little hole. So I've got a little bit of a hole there started. Just make it nice and even. There we are.
Wow.
All I have to do now is break it off of this punty, that temporary handle. Let's get that warm. So I just give it a tap and it's cooled right there.
Wow, that easy it breaks off. That's slick.
Thank you. I've done that once or twice now.
I imagine so, right? Well, yeah, it's like me, you know.
Yeah, I don't even think about it anymore. Yeah, there you are.
Wow. There we go. Look at that, folks. Isn't that nifty?
Now I'm just going to put it in my cooling bubbles. We're done.
Pause it. All right, we'll pause it there. Oh, shit. Oh.